Welcome back to Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress. I'm Zach, and with me today, two gentlemen who probably won't be my friends at the end of this podcast, George and Michael.
Hello.
You can't do that. This is Series 3, Episode 8, and today we are discussing Aliens vs. Predator Requiem from December 25th, 2007. After we discuss the movie, we will figure out where to place it in our AVPCU movie ranking in our mission to figure out which one is absolutely the best. As a reminder, we assume the listener has seen the movie before, and of course, there will be spoilers. You could take or leave this one, I'll be honest. I like it a lot, but you don't need to see it. I would like to go last on the movie memories, if that's okay. Maybe...
Sure.
George, you want to go first?
I can go first since I think I feel the most neutral out of the three of us about this movie. I have no memories of when I saw this movie. I do remember being, pretty excited that there's a hybrid alien predator, and I wonder how that's going to work out. And really the only two things that stood out to me, I remember taking from this movie was the kid getting fucked up by the face hugger, and Hot Jessie being one of the saddest deaths to me because
Hot Jessie.
She was just a small town girl looking for love in
Oh,
all the wrong places.
That was, yeah. I have a comment on that. I like that kill a lot. It was great.
It was really the only kill I was sad about. Everybody else, I was just kind of like, well,
I don't know any of the characters' names, by the way. Everybody's got a nickname.
You don't need to know them.
No. And there are too many. There's some problems, but anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. It was entertaining enough, I guess. If you were looking for, you're just looking for a taste of aliens and predators in one movie. This sort of gave it to you. I do remember it being hella dark, and rewatching it reaffirmed that. Yeah.
That's
it got
biggest
worse.
Problem with it.
It got worse when the predator knocked out the power station. I couldn't see shit. It was like I was in the town.
Yeah.
My first time watching this movie was last night.
Oh, really?
My movie memory is that I watched it last night because I hated Alien vs. Predator so much. I was like, you know what? Forget this. I don't care. And I continue to not care. This movie could have been a Friday the 13th movie, and it would have been exactly the same. There's no reason for this to have been an Alien versus Predator movie. It's a slasher movie, and a C grade, maybe D grade slasher at that.
I think it was a bad idea to watch Alien Earth first. I think that put you in a bad mood. I think you would have liked it better. I'm not saying you would have thought it was good. And I'm not going to argue with anybody who says it's a bad movie. I just happen to like it.
I watched Alien Earth several hours prior. I was like, I had plenty of time to recover from Alien Earth after. I just think this is a bad movie.
I'm still not recovered from Alien Earth.
It's oh my God, we'll get into it, but holy shit.
Did you expect it to be a little good after Zach had mentioned liking it?
I did say I liked it too much.
I did expect it to be way better than it was, but I had pretty much the same problems with it that I had with the first Alien versus Predator, but worse because the actors were worse. There were kills, like there were actual kills, but there may as well not have been because they were so dark that you couldn't see anything. The Pred Alien looks, I don't
dark.
know, like barely any different than a regular xenomorph.
I did have some trouble telling them apart sometimes.
Yeah, it just has like dreadlocks that you can see sometimes.
In the shadow,
it's just, and then I don't know, it did like alien, or it did like predator poses while it was fighting, and I'm like, this is stupid. This is
I didn't
so
catch
stupid.
I didn't catch the Predator poses.
Yeah, when it was fighting the Predator at the end, it was doing like the aggressive chest
The
out,
crouching.
head
yeah.
front poses that
Now
the
that I see
Predators
you
do.
doing it. Yeah, so this is one I saw. I don't know why I bothered to see it in the theater, because I'm sure I didn't like AVP the first time I saw it either in the theater. But I did. I saw this one a couple days after it opened. And the only thing I really remember about it was thinking that it was better than the first one. I stand by that. I only now noticed that it is Aliens, plural, versus Predator, Requiem, whereas the first one is just Alien versus Predator. And I think both of them should be Aliens versus Predators. But I guess the comic is Aliens versus Predator. So I rewatched it again, totally legally. Well, I did legally.
And so did we.
Yep. And then I watched it with, there's two commentary tracks. The first one was the Strauss brothers who directed it. And there was some producer on there with them. And I guess it was during some writer's strike, so they couldn't have the writer on there doing the commentary. And then the second commentary track was with Alec Gillis and Tom Woodruff, who do the creature effects. And there was some VFX guy on there as well, I think. But both the commentary tracks were good. And they had some interesting, I thought, information on things.
Were they also striking against watches? Because they were like, I don't know, it's like they threw away all timing of how long it takes for a xenomorph to grow.
They addressed that. And like,
did
while
they?
it's,
Okay.
yeah, while it's a bullshit answer, it is an answer. I guess I'll get into it now, because I had actually thought of this during AVP. I'm like, no, that's stupid. And plus we were bitching about it too much that I kind of skipped over it. But they said that the reason that everything happens on such an accelerated timescale is because the predators have bred the xenomorphs to produce more rapidly, essentially. And I was like, at least you thought about it.
Really?
No.
I know. Yeah, I'm with you. But at least they thought about it. There was a lot of the viewers always complain about this, or fans always ask us about, like, why is it like this? And they had some answers. So that was one of them.
Yeah, it's my first note. My first note is full-grown Predalien immediately. Like, they're not even out of the Earth's atmosphere.
Right,
and this thing busts out of the chest. It's so annoying. It sets the movie off on a bad trajectory immediately.
Well, that one, that was the end of AVP, and that one, he had gotten face hugged. Like, they didn't really show it. Like, you see a face hugger jump at it at one point, and you don't really make anything of it. But that one, I think it took longer than some of the other ones did in AVP. But again, too short.
But it burst out of its chest as a chest burster, and then it was full grown in seconds.
That was unacceptable.
In my notes, I have that the chest burster masturbated itself into a teenage version, because it couldn't have gone full grown adult. So I'm giving them a little bit of leeway, assuming that the one that showed up while they were in orbit was a teenager. That came out.
Could be, yeah. All right, well, let's get through the credits here real quick, and then we can talk about the movie some more.
Yeah, it can be real quick because I've seen the face of one of these people.
I bet you it was the same person. Aliens vs. Predator Requiem is the 8th movie in our AVPCU series. It was written by Shane Salerno, notably co-writer of Armageddon and the second and third Avatar movies. So once again, I'm surprised by how much I like this.
Shit ass nothing terrible movies.
Oh, come on. Armageddon wasn't bad.
Armageddon,
I don't think it's good.
Really bad.
I've seen it. I saw it one time while drinking, and I don't plan on watching it again.
Yeah, if you want to watch a 3-hour-long movie where nothing happens, Armageddon. Man, what a piece of shit.
I think you just were telling me the We Hate Movies. You were listening to the We Hate Movies episode on that, right? And I was like, I should re-listen to that, and I did. And yeah, that I would re-listen to that every day watch the movie again.
A lot of times, even when I'm re-listening to podcasts about movies, I'll rewatch the movie and I was like, it can't be this bad. It's that bad. Armageddon is maybe the worst Michael Bay movie, and that's saying a lot.
Really? Worse
That
than
is
The
saying a
Island?
lot. Worse than what?
Yeah.
Oh, the island. I like the island.
The Island?
Well,
like
I haven't
The Island.
rewatched it. I haven't rewatched it, but I would rewatch that before I rewatched Armageddon. So the movie is directed by the brothers Strauss. They also directed Skyline, which is kind of a meh sci-fi horror-ish movie. It was okay. They produced 2 sequels. I didn't even know that there were to that. Beyond Skyline and Skylines. I have no plan of watching either one of those.
They sucked.
You
I
watched
only
them?
watched it out of curiosity.
I'm curious,
Save
but not that
yourself.
curious. Yeah.
Are they as dark as this?
It's just as confusing.
They also started, and I think still operate, a VFX shop called Hydraulics, which they did a lot of VFX shots in this. And I thought the VFX looks good. I'm pretty sure Colby disagrees with me. But
No. I think the effects are fine.
I think it's because
Like-
it's so dark.
Because it's so dark. But yeah,
But I think
think
because
I like the practical effects.
I prefer practical for sure.
There was one CGI shot that we'll talk about soon enough
Okay.
that was really bad.
But I think that the part of the reason that the VFX worked out is because they are VFX guys and they were directing it. And so they know what's going to work and what's not. And they can kind of make a decision on the fly. So the main cast, there was a huge list. There's too many characters. I'm going to pare this way down. I'm probably going to skip a lot of stuff in my notes here, but we have Stephen Pasquale I don't know how you pronounce that, as Dallas Howard, a recently released convict. I don't think they ever said what he was in prison for. He says something about a B&E. I don't know this guy from anything.
Yeah, he was in jail for 3 years, so it couldn't have been too bad.
Right. The one person I do recognize is Reiko Aylesworth as Kelly O'Brien. Honestly, just now reading that, I was like, oh, that was her name. She's a soldier returning to her family. I like her, but she's not an awesome actress. She's pretty bad in this.
What else was she in?
24.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Which I watched like the first 5 seasons of that, and I was just like, that's enough. I don't need more of the show.
You could only take 60 hours.
Yeah, that was my limit. John Ortiz as Eddie Morales, the sheriff of Gunnison, which is the town it's in. He looks like he's going to cry this entire movie. He's got like the wettest eyes I've ever seen. He's worked plenty, but I don't recognize him from anything. He kind of looks familiar, but I couldn't place what I might have seen him in. Johnny Lewis as Ricky Howard, a student and younger brother of Dallas. Did anybody else have the question like how old are these kids supposed to be? Because they're like, at one point they go to the school, right?
Uh-huh.
So I kind of thought they were like in college or like community college or something, but
I assumed that they were in high school.
they're
But
supposed to be
way too
high
old.
school.
Yeah.
They all, in real life, when filming, they're all like 23 and they look 28. They look
I
way
was
older.
going to say 26.
Yeah, right. There's no parents around at all, so it kind of like gives you the illusion that they're out on their own. But
Right.
he's another one who looks familiar, but I don't know him. Sam Trammell as Tim O'Brien, the husband to Kelly and father of their kid Molly.
He looks familiar.
He
He's
also
been in a
looks
bunch
familiar.
of stuff.
He's
I
a
think.
handsome motherfucker. He looks familiar.
The name sounds familiar,
Yeah.
but I couldn't tell you where he was
couldn't tell you
from.
who he was
All the guys in this movie look the same.
I did laugh when he died, though. That was funny.
That was another great. That was a great scene. I liked it. Let's see, Ariel Gade as Molly O'Brien. That's their daughter. She was a little girl in Dark Water, which is a bad movie. Don't watch it.
Man, the little kid acting in this is really bad.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the acting in this is really bad for the most part. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I did skip somebody. Oh yeah, Kristen Hager. I was going to skip her, but George seems to like her. Kristen Hager as Jesse Salinger, the love interest of Ricky and this guy Dale's girlfriend. She's pretty, but I think a big issue with the mid 2000s movies is like every hot girl is a skinny blonde,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I'm a
She
little
was
over
in
that.
what's the name of that movie with James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie?
Oh, the one where they're like
Wanted?
bending.
Wanted, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. She was James McAvoy's girlfriend in the very beginning, the one that cheated on him with
Oh.
Chris
Oh
Pratt,
wow.
Chris
who I
Pratt's in
also
that? I didn't
forgot he was
know.
in that movie.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I watched
The
that one time.
yeah, the movie based on a comic book that's nothing like the comic book, but the movie's bad and the comic book is also bad.
Sounds like it should be
Yeah.
something for me.
Oof.
I did watch it. I remember thinking it wasn't awful, but I don't think I liked it. Let's see. David, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name. Doesn't matter. He plays Dale, Jesse's boyfriend who bullies Ricky. I don't recognize him for anything, but he was apparently in Final Destination 2. I'll always know what you did last summer. Goon, that hockey movie, plus a sequel that I didn't know about. And everybody's favorite Superman movie, Man of Steel.
Did he die
He
in
sure
all of
does
those movies?
look like somebody who would have been in one of those teeny bopper horror movies.
Yes. What'd you say, George?
I was like, he looks like somebody that should have died in all those movies.
Yep. He definitely has that face. Let's see. We could pretty much skip everybody else. The pregnant waitress, Dale's friends. Oh, I don't want to skip this one. Did you guys recognize Rickety Cricket from It's
Yeah,
Always
man.
Sunny? Yeah.
That's the one. That's the
Wait.
one that I knew
Okay.
was
Yeah, yeah.
Rickety Cricket.
Yes, he's the David Hornsby as Drew Roberts. I don't know how you're supposed to know his name, but he's the pizza parlor supervisor and Ricky's
Yeah.
boss. He's in the movie for like 1 minute. I was like, hey, I know that guy. He's
Yeah.
awesome. I love him.
He's in that, and then he's part of their like thrown together kill squad.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't even
He
know
lasts
him.
for
He
like
was in it
2
later.
seconds.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in there for like, yeah.
Is he one of the
They-
guys? Okay.
He's the guy that gets killed on the stairway.
Yeah,
Okay,
they threw
okay.
like a bulletproof vest on him and gave him a gun. And
That's
he's
funny.
like, I don't want to do this. And then he gets killed.
I didn't remember that he came back. And I watched this 3 times. All right. So I'm skipping the rest of my notes on this.
Yes, please do.
The rest of the movie. The end. Let's get into the main discussion. I like the opening title. I thought it was cool. It kind of starts off like an alien thing and becomes a predator thing. I thought that boded well, and that it did.
They did
Colby's
that with the
gonna
credits
disagree.
too, right? In the ending credits, all the aliens, like the first name was like aliens font, the second name
Oh, really? I
half of
didn't
their
catch
name
that.
was
Nice.
Predator font. Yeah.
I did not catch that.
I didn't catch it either.
'Cause you
Because
were
as
like,
soon as this
"Fine,
movie
it's
was
over."
over, I turned it off.
Yeah, there's you didn't miss any stingers. So
Well, I skipped through to the end to make sure that I didn't miss anything, but
it's something that would have really brought the movie together for you.
it was mercifully short. It was like 92 minutes long, and I was like, well, at least there's that.
Yeah. I think it could have been shorter still, but
Oh, it could have been a lot shorter.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it could have been a half an hour episode of television.
So, George, you were right. They do pick up right at the end of AVP. The Predalien pops out of the dead predator on the ship that's flying away from Earth. And then, I don't know, crossfade, and it's out by Saturn suddenly. And I was a little confused as to what was going on. It looked like an escape pod, but it's like doubling back. That wasn't clear to me. And it was too dark on the ship to see what was going on to figure anything out either. But it sounded gross, whatever was happening. And then in that little ship, it's chock full of face huggers and jars. And then all the predators get taken out by a Predalien.
I had a question about that. Like, where did they get all the chest bursters? Because didn't the other predator wipe out all of the chest bursters from the temple?
I presume that they have more than one location that they have aliens and chest bursters at, but I don't know. I thought it was a little unrealistic that one Predalien could take out, like, I don't know, 5 predators or whatever.
Well, luckily, you get to see it a second time when the one predator takes off his mask and then replays it through the other one's mask.
I thought that was cool. I liked it.
Stupid.
They were like the JV squad from Predator or something, because they were like the most inept crew. Like, why?
Well, they're all supposed to be teenagers,
Why
right?
would you shoot your cannon in the middle of your spaceship?
Yeah, aren't they all supposed to be teenagers or whatever?
the guys that died or the predators that died, but I thought
Yeah,
the
I
guys
guess they
that
could have
the
been
rescue
accompanied
squad
by,
were
I guess they could have
Yeah.
been accompanied by ones that weren't.
chaperones.
I don't know, maybe they were like 21. You're still pretty stupid at 21. I'm still pretty stupid at 50, so. So, pressing on, the little ship crash lands on the earth in the woods somewhere, and then some hunter and his kid find it, and they run off when they see the face hugger. And the acid matters in this part, at least.
This part, yes. The acid blood matters.
It's a little inconsistent. The hunter shoots a face hugger that's jumping on him. It gets sprayed in the arm with acid, and then his arm falls off. That was pretty good. I liked it. I chuckled. And then this is how I knew it was better than the original. The hunter and the kid both get face hugged. So they're killing kids. Already one notch higher than AVP.
Yep. We've talked about this. Little kid death in a movie is funny every time.
Yes. I was thinking of one recently. I don't want to get too sidetracked. Yeah, there's only like been one or two times when I'm like, that was rather tasteless and been put off by it. But
in this
it's
movie?
usually like if the rest of the movie sucks, that's probably going to influence my opinion. But what's up, George?
It was in this movie that you said
No. Here, I thought it was hilarious. I was like, oh, this kid's going to die. And they followed through, which I appreciate.
There was another time where they did chicken out on some babies' deaths.
Well, not really, because everything gets vaporized at the end.
Yeah, but
you don't see the babies vaporized.
Yeah, I could have watched the alien eat some of those babies.
Okay, so jumping ahead, they commented on that, and the pred alien is in a like impregnate some pregnant lady phase, and he can't really do anything with a baby. The baby's not like big enough to host a bunch of stuff inside of it. So that was their argument. But yeah, again, everything gets vaporized later. Plenty of babies died. Yeah. Don't worry.
Could have still been food.
Could have been. They're too bite-sized.
Like, there was a lot of them.
You know those fun-sized Snickers? Like, it's just a lot of work. Yeah.
Could have had the pred alien put a bunch of them into a basket and then eat it like popcorn.
It would have been interesting. So then, we get I don't know if it's the Predator planet or if it's the other ship, but there's a distress call received, and the hero Predator of this movie is basically like, Doc, I got to go clean this shit up, and then he goes to clean that shit up. Now, we're introducing even more humans into this movie at this point, which we probably don't need. Our boy Dallas shows up, and his friend, Eddie, I guess, the sheriff, picks him.
Did you see where the bus was going to?
Oh, Crested Butte?
Crested Butte. That was...
Is your butte not crested?
I was like, that's funny. Yes. Crested Butte.
Yes, that is actually what I have for the name of the chapter title. Yes, that was a joke for immature people like us. Yeah, so the sheriff guy, his name is Eddie or whatever. I'll probably just call him sheriff. He picks up this ex-con dude at the station in Crested Butte. And then we go to the interior of Pizza One, where Rickety Cricket from It's Always Sunny is the manager, and he's giving the delivery boy some typical corporate bullshit about wearing the hat or whatever. And this leads to the one thing that I did remember, actually, which is when he drops the pizza off at the girl's house that he likes, and there's like the jock bullies there, and he's like, guess I know who ordered the sausage lovers.
That was a sick burn.
Really? Come on now.
Very 2006.
I was going to say that was a very 2006 joke.
And so, like, look, I'm not pro making fun of homosexuals in any way, but it was to antagonize this guy, and it works.
Yep.
The guy, he's just like shaking at the very thought that somebody might think that he's gay. Like,
yeah.
Cannot take it, right? And so then he goes and beats the shit out of the pizza delivery guy and throws his keys in the sewer.
I thought it was kind of messed up that she just stared at him.
Yeah,
went back inside.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, well, you seemed like you guys had a moment earlier, but then you just like let him deal with his keys in the sewer by himself.
Yeah, no, I mean, she said something. She was like, "Hey, stop it."
Yeah,
right.
Which I guess
I think she did.
enough.
Yeah, that sounds exactly right. So then somewhere else, there's some deputy dead meat. He scopes out a drainage tunnel to arrest an unhoused guy for being in there. Like, where's he supposed to go? Then then that guy's dog comes over and it's got the hunter's arm in his mouth. And I guess they recognize the arm. I mean, I guess in general, it's alarming to find an arm, but they're like, now we got to find this guy that we know whose arm that clearly is.
Also, the acid blood kept doing its work because it was a lot shorter than when it fell off his arm.
Oh, nice. I didn't notice that detail. So there's a manhunt, and the sheriff starts a search before it cuts to the hunter and his kid waking up. And they both were confused and disoriented, which is good. They were obviously passed out, and the facehugger's gone. And then then the hunter has the chest burster pop out, and his kid has to watch it right before it happens to him. And it's pretty great.
And this is where, like, you know how when little kids are in horror movies and they don't tell them what's going on? This was the worst version of that I've ever seen. Was this little kid going, ow, and then a CGI chest burster popping out of his chest.
Yeah. Pretend you got a really bad splinter.
Yeah, from like the worst angle. It's just like, this is...
But they killed the
definitely didn't want this little kid to know what was going on.
That's funny. So other than it being too dark, my one gripe would be that there's too many characters, which gives you plenty of kills, but still too many characters, because now we're bringing in an entire other family into the movie. It's the Armed Forces lady, Katie. I already forgot her name. She comes home from deployment to her husband and her daughter. The kid finds Chekhov's night vision goggles in her mom's duffel bag.
So many things that Chekhov put in this movie.
Yes.
Chekhov put like 8 things in this movie, and each one of them paid off exactly in the third act. And it's like, come on now.
It's a little on the nose, but it's okay.
Also, do people just take home night vision goggles from the military like it's, I don't know, stationary from the office?
I don't know.
Like, I thought those were more expensive.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Speaking of Chekhov's gun.
The way that they do this stuff in this is, look, if you're going to give us some dead meats, just make them an oil drilling team or something that we don't know the names of, that all look the same. Like, don't try to make us care about these characters.
I don't need a character.
They're there for
backstory.
kills. Just let's kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, it did kind of work because I did laugh when the dad died. I mean, mostly because I knew they were trying to make me care about him.
Oh, I didn't think they were trying to make me care about him at all, but maybe it's just because I didn't care.
What? The daughter loved him and didn't like her mom because she left. Yes, they were trying to make you care about
him.
I
thought they were trying to make me not like her.
Yeah, and they were trying to make us like him a lot by him explaining to his daughter, hey, like, remember how you used to tell me you missed mom? You should tell her that. And he was trying to make him be such a nice guy, and he ended up eating it pretty nicely.
I also kind of thought that they were like, hey, check out this gender reversal. Right? Like they were trying to get extra credit for that.
Yeah. 2006 movie.
I think part of the reason that this movie works for me is it jumps around so much, which can be bad. But it was like, when the movie's not that great, you jump around enough, and like you're keeping my interest. So we're jumping around a lot. I go back to the unhoused dude and his arm stealing dog. They both get face hugged. The Predalien is there getting cucked or whatever. It's just kind of watching. And then that guy's girlfriend shows up, or wife or something. I don't know. She's just like, save some for me. And then she gets murked.
Did she get murked, or did she get impregnated?
Either way, she's dead in the end.
It seemed like the Predalien was like, because when the other xenomorphs were walking up to her, he like knocked the xenomorphs out of the way, or he or she.
I bet you that was it. Yeah.
But yeah.
And then the that predator who has to clean everything up, he arrives. He checks out the crashed ship. He seems a little upset about the dead predator there. I don't know what that was about, but
his cousin Mikey.
Stop trying to make me care about these predators. Like, you're not doing it. These masks look awesome as a alien killing monster. It does not work to be a sympathetic character.
No, I don't think so.
And also, one of my notes here is Chekhov's blue goop.
Yep,
because
that was my note too.
Yeah.
They zoom in on that blue goop and he's putting it in his thing, and it's oh, well, here's the blue goop for later.
I like the blue goop, yeah.
What was the thing that he took out of the face hugger tank?
Yes,
okay. He put it in, and he put it into his glove. I was confused about that too,
because I was like, what is he doing? So they explained that in the commentary. This is why I listened to the commentary. He took the like a biological sample from the face hugger and put it into his suit, so then it could identify that. And so then they show, like, through the predator vision, you see the trail of where the face hugger ran off or something like that. So it just basically highlights it in his vision so they're easier to find. I thought that was cool.
So it's alien vision.
Let me say this again.
Oh, wait, I'm listening.
If you're going to say something like that, say it in your movie, not in the commentary.
I don't necessarily agree, because I don't always like it spelled out like that. I will say I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and it would have been helpful to
I didn't mean say it with words.
Okay.
I mean make it more obvious in the movie what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care what you say in the commentary. It doesn't count. If it's not in the movie, it's not in the movie.
I'm also willing to admit that I am not the brightest, and I don't always pick up on things. So maybe, I mean, between the three of us, maybe none of us was smart enough to pick up on that, and other people do, but probably not.
No, you couldn't have. Because if you're smart, you're not watching Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
3 times. So it does the thing where it takes the mask off the other predator, sees what that predator saw, which I thought was pretty cool, but I guess it is just kind of recapping what already happened. Kind of like how we're recapping what Colby already complained about. The other thing that's in the commentary was that they had some skinned predators hanging in there, like the Predalien skinned them and hung them, but that got cut out for some reason.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was not shown.
Not shown. See that. Yeah.
That would have been interesting.
Yep, would have been interesting. Yeah. I would not have been confused by that either. So, and then it takes a bunch of weapons. We got Chekhov's blue glowing stuff, and then he sets the other predator's bomb and gives himself like 3 seconds to get out of there.
Right?
Could have set that timer a little bit longer.
And then they don't show the explosion. One of the things that the Predator movies are known for is showing that explosion, but instead it gets bright and then it's a hard cut.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Bad.
I guess you're right. Well, they spent all the money on the final explosion. So it's bedtime.
That didn't look good either.
I disagree, but we'll get to that.
B-roll.
It was pretty good B-roll. So it's bedtime for the little girl with the night vision goggles. And I was getting pretty impatient with the night vision goggles already. Like, when are they going to pay off? But it gets rewarded later. So her parents come in now, and they tell her to go to bed. Both these parents are way too hot to be parents, by the way. So,
I mean,
she goes once you have a kid, you get ugly.
Yeah,
it's biological fact.
There you go. The girl goes to bed. Hot parents are going to go to the bone zone, and they don't show it. Then it turns out that the pizza delivery guy and the ex-con are brothers. They team up to find the lost keys in the sewer. While that's going on, Sheriff Eddie's leading the search for the hunter and his kid. And there's that one guy.
The mom of this kid, the wife of the hunter.
She's annoying.
Maybe the worst actor in the whole movie.
She's overdoing it a bit and not well. But there's one guy who's like, around here we take care of our own, so we're helping with the search no matter what. Maybe it's just like today's current political environment, but that seemed kind of racially charged to me. The round here we take care of our own.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Plus, like, that guy was white and the sheriff is, I think, Puerto Rican. So, anyways, the Predator's watching, and it covertly joins the search. Clearly less optimistic about finding them alive.
I thought he already knew where they were because I thought he was watching the search party, and then
Maybe.
he just dropped down onto the
He's-
bodies.
He's probably following the trail that he can see.
Yeah.
Yep. So the search team quits pretty early. All of them except one guy who turns out to be Ray. I'm like, who the fuck is Ray? I don't. Who is this guy?
He's the guy on the
Doesn't
radio
matter.
that called in and said, "I'm gonna go up a little further." As soon as he said that, you knew he was gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
He says, "Hi, I'm Ray. I'm going up a little bit further. This is Ray. Out.
By the way,
By the way, I have a name."
so the predators found the bodies already. We get to see Chekhov's glowing blue stuff, and it's like an even crazier acid, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. It dissolves the bodies. And that's when it clicked for me that this is a cleaner situation. He's the wolf from
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Thank you, Pulp Fiction. And then like I was reading later on that they actually referred to him as the wolf, like on set. So I don't know. I liked it. I thought this was a good story. Like he's just got to like get rid of the evidence in this situation.
Is he also Doctor Strange? Because like that tiny ass bottle held a lot of fucking liquid. Like it just kept refilling itself after it
did.
poured.
It was always full.
It's the magic bottle. Yeah.
I was going to say something about how it was always full, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to skip it. So thank you, George.
I just was like, hey, that bottle just keeps going and going and going, and it's never half empty. It just anyway, yeah.
Just one comment on the dissolving. That was digital effects, which I thought looked great. I thought that they just like made stuff out of styrofoam and poured solvent on it and made it dissolve, which I don't know why they didn't do that. So that would have been
It looked good because it was so dark you couldn't tell what was going on.
Also, to be fair, this was in 480p, so it might not hold up to like a 4K Blu-ray transfer, but I will probably not bother with that.
No. You know what does hold up to the 4K is Alien. When you make a movie good in the first place, it holds up.
So unfortunately for Deputy Ray, he stumbles upon these goings on, and now the Predator has to kill him, which he does. And that's why we didn't really know who Ray was. He's just dead meat. In the effects commentary, they said that they had planned for the Predator to just like rip his skin off all in one go and leave a screaming skeleton, which would have been pretty cool. But I guess the studio shut that down before they got too far into it.
Oh man, that might have made his death way more
It
interesting.
would have been awesome. That's like is it Wishmaster or Wishmaster 2? Like at the beginning where like the skeletons are jumping out of people's bodies.
Oh, that's 2.
Yeah.
2 is really
So
good.
great.
I love Wishmaster 2.
He definitely did not need more of that lady looking for her kids. The next day, and she's like harassing people on the street, like, have you seen my boy? Have you seen my husband? And that leads into the diner scene, though, where again I'm a little confused because there's the military families at one table, and then there's the ex-convict brother there at a different table, and the wife and the ex-con look at each other for a second, like kind of knowingly. Nothing ever comes of that. I don't know what that was about.
Didn't they talk about it in the commentary? About their whole history between the two of them?
That would have been helpful if they did.
No, it wouldn't have. It would have been helpful if they would have said it in the movie.
Yes.
That look was all that it needed.
I guess. Something going on. Well, I mean, she's a widow by the end of the movie, and he survives.
They both survive.
Yep. So I guess this is the only place in town to eat because now the sheriff comes in and this waitress, she's like, "Oh, I guess you guys were searching all night." And he's like, "No, we called it off at 2 a.m." She's like, looks horrified because I guess Ray, whatever his name is, I guess Ray was her man. And he obviously didn't come home. So I thought that was a nice little reveal there.
And she said, Ray always comes home.
Comes home to this.
Say that.
So I also didn't realize that she's pregnant. Did you have any inclination that she was pregnant? She's apparently with child.
I think only when the Predalien was like, "Oh, what's up in here?"
Yeah, even then, I still wasn't like, I was like, what's going on? Like, why is the Predalien pausing like that? And it was only because of the commentary. I found out later that she was pregnant.
One of my notes is they did not earn that shot of the Predalien getting up into the waitress's face like she was Ripley in 3.
No, I agree. that was unearned.
Oh, this was also where I wrote, fuck, I might hate this more than AVP.
That's funny because I was like, my note is that all of this is 1,000% better than AVP. I don't know if it's a good movie, but so far it's better. So now they're looking for Ray 2, and they find him pretty quick, skinned and hanging upside down. I kind of thought that the Predator should have been keeping a low profile, but I guess,
that's what I was wondering.
Predator's gonna Predator.
But like, he was going through all that trouble, or she was going through all that trouble to pour the blue goop and erase all evidence of the alien and like the alien being there. And then he's like announcing that, hey, I'm also here to like everybody else when he flayed Ray.
I mean, you're not wrong. It was a bad move. But he's leaving a skinned body versus like cleaning up an alien species.
Yeah.
That's going to wipe out the planet, which is where they want to continue to hunt, I suppose.
I mean, he had a full bottle of blue goop to pour all over Ray too.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's the right decision. I'm just saying sometimes, you got to let off some steam. He's working hard.
Yeah. You do want people to know you're there, I guess.
Yeah. And then, the coroner played by Timu Philip Seymour Hoffman says something like, no man could have done that. The girl from the pizza delivery scene, she talks to Sewer Pizza Boy in his truck for a bit. She's like, I dumped that guy. Why don't you get it wet tonight? And by that, she means we swim at the pool at 10 p.m., just like old times. Predator finds the nest that the Predalien is building in the sewer, and then he dissolves that with the glowing blue liquid. He also sets up some laser grid traps, which was smart thinking because he immediately has to fight some xenomorphs, and he blasts them through the grids to dice them.
Pretty good.
Yep. It's too dark to see what's going on, but one of them is the Predalien, and they bring the fight up to the street, but the Predalien runs off before the Predator can finish things.
Quick question: when he was holding the two aliens, like he had like one alien by the throat in each hand, and he had the cannons aimed at their heads. Was he just planning on committing suicide? Because if he blew their heads off, wouldn't all of their blood be like on him?
Yeah, because later
because it doesn't
acid
matter.
Blood doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but he doesn't blast him, right? Maybe he had maybe he thought better
the
of it.
Predalien showed up and
I want to keep my hands.
Yeah. No, the Predalien showed up and was like, surprise, motherfucker, and then like punched him out.
The Predalien wanted him to keep his hands. Surprise, motherfucker. So the fight on the street, it's right outside the one diner that's in town, and the waitress is still working. She finds out that her husband's missing, right? Or boyfriend or whatever. Baby daddy. She's still at work. I guess no one told her that they found him skinned. So just as she's leaving work for the night, she hears the cook making some pretty gross noises. So she goes to check on him, which I don't know. I think I would have just left him alone. And she finds the Predalien ripping his spine out. Then the Predalien attacks her. I don't know. You don't really see what happens there.
I don't know why, but that scene kind of made me think about the diner scene in The Blob. Except the Blob diner scene was way better.
The Blob is such a good movie. I love that.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I feel like I've seen it in the last 10 years, maybe. Shawnee Smith, is that her name? Yep.
Yeah.
Big crush.
Good memory.
Yeah.
Anyways. You guys need to come out here for Blob Fest.
Ooh, okay.
It's like 40 minutes away from where I live.
You got room on your couch?
Yeah, the theater that they run out of
nice.
Is like near my house. And
is it still
they play the movie every year, and then everybody runs out of the theater like
Does anybody get trampled?
Not to death.
Okay. I mean, there's been a few
Just in the
crippling
emergency
injuries,
room.
but yeah.
There's been some injuries, but
Nobody's died on scene,
yes.
just like Disneyland.
That's cool.
It's not as chaotic as you would think. It's a bunch
an
of
organized jog out.
nerds.
Yeah, that is cool. I would love to see that in the theater too. So let me know when it is, and I'll get my ticket.
Okay, I'll tell you. I forget when it is exactly, but it's always fun. That theater is disgusting.
I can only imagine. It looked disgusting when it was in that movie.
It's old and it's moldy. It's not taken care of correctly.
Does it smell? Does it smell musty? That might be a deal breaker.
It smells musty. The
Ooh,
seats are
okay.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
The screen is small.
All right. Well, it's an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience.
So let's see. In the next scene, they make a lame attempt to make it seem like the girl is in trouble. The little girl in bed. There's like she's in bed and there's like some motion under the covers, but she's just moving her hand to go get the night vision goggles. I'm like, finally, but no, not yet. First, we have a scene with the sheriff and the ex-con brother. They're going to go investigate the sewer explosions, and then it cuts to the Predator tracking the xenomorphs to the power plant. And here's another thing this one I feel like I could have picked up on, but from the commentary, for those of us who didn't, the EMP from the power plant is kind of messing with the Predator vision, so it can't really tell when something's coming at it.
Wait,
which
that
is
was
why it gets
EMP?
attacked so easily. Just electromagnetic. Sorry, that's not really the right. Not an electromagnetic pulse, but the electromagnetic interference from the power plant.
Oh,
Say, yeah, just because you got a lot of current going around, so it's going to create some magnetic fields, and it fucks with its vision apparently. So I thought that was a nice detail. I didn't really pick up on it though.
A alien that goes to this planet specifically to hunt should know that the electric is going to mess with its vision.
You know what else? It's later on in the commentary, and I have in my notes, but I'll bring it up now because I thought of it. The VFX guys were like, the Predator vision is really cool, but isn't it just better to be able to see? So exactly I think it was you, Colby, who griped about that in the first Predator.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was going to say probably in the first one.
Yeah. And in my defense which was, why am I defending this? But also, like maybe the Predator can see in wavelengths that we can't. Anyways, we finally get a good kill. The mouth punch to the helmet of that power plant worker. That was pretty good. And then it just ramps up from here on out. They're not holding back anymore. We go to the school pool. Pizza delivery boy was going to get it wet, but then the bully shows up and all the boys end up fighting in the pool.
Before we go on, did anybody else, when she was like, "Are you looking at me or the clock?" A part of me felt like saying, "Jesse, nobody was ever looking at the fucking clock."
It's a dumb through line with the clock thing. Like the whole clock thing is dumb. Also, this is the best scene in the movie because it's the only thing that you can see clearly, and it's her ass. Like it's literally
she has an
the
ass?
only thing in the movie that you can see clearly are these shots of her ass. These long close-up shots of her ass. Well lit.
Well, I mean, they got to put the budget somewhere.
I mean, it's
the lighting budget,
the best thing in the movie. So
I don't know. Well, okay, it's fine. There's no point in arguing about it right now. So let's see. Then we're checking back in with the Predator again. It's not going so great. He gets clocked by an alien. He falls and impales himself with some rebar or something. I don't know. Goes right through him. And so he starts
Just
blasting.
Random poles sticking out in your power plant.
You know how it goes at power plants. And then so he's blasting at the aliens now, and all the power in the town goes out because he wrecks the power station. And then we go back to the pool, and the xenomorph gets in the water. It kills somebody. I don't know who. It wasn't the pizza boy, the chick, or the main bully. And then gets another one as they're making their escape. And I had written that this poor pizza boy is going to be edging the rest of the movie. It's going to be longer than that. Sorry, bud. The sheriff gets rerouted to the power plant now, and now the little girl finally uses the night vision goggles, and she sees an alien outside her window, and of course her
She's
parents...
just like waving at her.
It's also got binoculars, right? Her parents don't believe that she saw a monster. And I love this. This was great. Her dad's like, "Oh, look, I'll show you that there's nothing wrong." He shines up a flashlight in the window. He's like, "There's no monster," and it's right there, the xenomorph. And so he's dead, killed in front of the wife and kid. They get away though. Then we go back to the pool again. The predator. What? I don't know what he was using to clobber that xenomorph.
Before we get there, why did the girl and her mom decide that running down the street was faster than jumping in the car and driving off?
Maybe the car keys were in Dad's pocket. I don't know.
Yeah.
Driving would have been faster though. You're right. The back of the pool, the predator is clobbering the xenomorph there with something. I don't know what it was, but
the pool alien is what I have.
It was easy cleanup because the pool is just a big bucket, and so he dissolves everything by adding a little more of his magic blue liquid.
I was totally expecting gremlins to pop out of the pool.
Better movie.
It is. It does kind of remind me of that, actually. Yeah,
it totally reminded me of that.
Yeah. Somewhere here in the commentary, they said it was surprisingly easy to fuck up and make the aliens and predators look bad, like if they weren't moving correctly. And I feel like it's that lack of attention to detail was partially what sinks Alien Earth with the xenomorphs and that. Like I feel like they don't put any care into it.
Oh, we'll get to it. It's funny because I sort of checked out of the podcast at the same time I checked out of the movie when I was watching last night.
Welcome back to the podcast, Colby.
I was like, I heard you talking, and I'm like, I sort of remember this, but also, I think I passed out. Like, I just totally blacked out and was just like blank.
You're probably better off
at the screen.
Yeah, you're probably better off for it. I don't think you were gone that long though. Don't worry about it. So finally, some storylines are converging. The pizza delivery boy finds his ex-con brother and the sheriff. He tells him what happened at the pool, so they go to check shit out. That locker room, there's an awful lot of arterial spray on that on those lockers. It's almost like somebody just had a tube of liquid that they sprayed all over them.
My note for the pool was they killed the black guy first, of course. And then I think it was the black guy. This movie is so fucking dark, I can't tell.
Yeah, I was about to be like, was there a black guy in this movie?
There was.
There was, yeah. He was one of the bullies.
The only one.
The only black bully?
And he gets killed right away.
That's a little tropey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like this scene a lot, where the little girl and her mom are sneaking around. They run into some crazy guy with a gun. I don't know if he was an established character before or not. I don't remember him. But he's getting loud, and they're like, "Be quiet." And the predator's nearby. He's filling his new hole, and it screams, and the guy's basically freaking out. And so he stands up, reveals their location, and the predator blows his head off from like the chin up. Like right in front of the little girl. That was a good one. I like that one a lot.
The head blow-ups were good.
Yeah, they did a few of them.
Yep.
The National Guard shows up. They don't last too long. The sheriff group goes to a sporting goods store and they load up on guns and ammo. And then the mom and the kid show up there in a little bit.
Yeah. When they were like, "Hey, we need to arm ourselves," why did they think that going to like the sporting goods store was the better bet than going to the armory in the sheriff's station? Like, I would think that the sheriff's station would have better weapons, right?
I don't know. I don't really know that much about sheriff's station. Maybe the sporting goods store was right there. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Or could have been like a Slither scenario where they had the grenade that they had confiscated from the guys who were going to go fishing with it or something.
Yeah.
So over at the hospital, the Predalien goes to look at some cute little babies and kill an OB nurse. Then I think it face hugs a lady with its mouth and pumps some eggs into her or something. That wasn't clear to me. I didn't really need an explanation, but I thought it was cool.
Something. It looked disgusting.
Yeah. It was unexpected.
And it doesn't it doesn't come to anything, so it doesn't matter.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. And there's a scene in like 2 minutes where the doctor walks in and her stomach's burst open with all the little
like 5
abdomen
chest
bursters.
Yeah.
I missed
So
it.
does that mean the Predalien doesn't lay eggs?
I guess. I don't know. It's a weird hybrid. I don't really like. That's fine. I don't really care. The Predalien is its own thing. It can do all kinds of weird shit. I'm good with it.
This can't possibly be the first time that there was a Predalien.
I think it was.
It is.
If they've been hunting these
I see
things
what you mean. Yeah.
for centuries or whatever.
Right. Well, that's why he has to go clean it up, right? He's like, oh, this is it's like we got another situation like back in 72. We got to go clean this up.
When an alien and predator fell in love.
Yeah.
Nothing makes any sense. Nothing in this movie makes any sense.
It didn't bother me though. I don't get it.
To your point, the jumping around does not help anything. The jumping, like, there's a bunch of stuff that doesn't make any sense, and the fact that they're jumping around from one thing that doesn't make sense to another thing that doesn't make sense makes it make less sense.
I always make fun of people for liking things because there's stuff happening on screen.
Yeah.
And so you're like, right? That's me watching this movie. The irony is not wasted on me. I get it. It just happened to work in this one.
So if in Superman everything was super dark, that would have been better.
The darkness is a complaint. I will like that's a legitimate complaint. That's one of my changes. But yeah. Let's see. So now
I think we're back at the idiots in the sporting goods store.
Yes. I was just saying that they go back to the sporting good place. The alien, sorry, what was that? Oh, at the sporting good place, the predator pops in, takes out an alien, vaporizes a couple of guys' heads. That was pretty cool. I'll never get tired of head explosions.
Very cool.
Yep.
And then the acid matters here when the bully gets attacked by the alien and the predator shoots the xenomorph. Bully gets acid on his face. Pretty good kill.
Sorry. I was like, he got jizz all over his face and it melted it.
You know what?
was what I was thinking when it happened.
We did need a cum or a jizz joke in here, so I appreciate
I
that.
have one for Alien Earth, so
great. So do I.
We wouldn't have missed it.
I think we have the same one. I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Your delivery is probably better. So back at the hospital now, the doctor walks in. This is the part where the doctor walks in. He sees like a whole litter of abdomen bursters popping out of that pregnant lady. And then the Predalien eats his face. The sheriff gets on the horn with the army, who tells them that the airlift is 30 minutes out, so we'll get to the center of town. But I thought it was pretty obvious that they're just going to nuke the site. So not everybody
was too.
Yeah, not everybody's buying that. The army mom is clued in, I guess, because she's army. She knows that the extraction point is a guise to concentrate everyone at the target site. And
I do love the waitress saying, "But the government doesn't lie." No. And I was like, "Oh, lady, fast forward to 2026."
Even in 2006, I don't know if I would have been that naive.
But also, man, this movie so far has not been saying anything, has not been pretending to say anything. So the delivery of that line was so heavy-handed and out of nowhere.
I mean, it was the worst actress in the movie, so that is fair.
Yep. No, it wasn't.
Oh, who's the worst one? The kid or
the mom?
She is a mom. She's the hunter's
it is
wife.
the mom.
The hunter wife is the lady who did it. I think George said the waitress.
George did say the waitress.
Yeah. The waitress is
honestly,
yeah. It might as well have been. They do look the same.
No, she is a waitress at that place. She's just not the waitress.
Right, because the other waitress was going to stay with her.
She's the mom of the face hug kid.
Right. That's right. There's too, they put too much thought into the.
I mean, yes, it is a small town. Like, I get it, but also, come on.
Anyways, we got to move on. Let's see. The Army's trying to contain it. New plan. Get to the chopper at the hospital.
I cannot believe it.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe it.
We're not even there yet, Colby. We're not there yet.
This is a movie. Like, the first Alien versus Predator is a bunch of movie things. This movie is a bunch of Predator movie things and Alien movie things, and it doesn't earn any of it.
Do you want to know? I'm embarrassed to say this. Okay, I did not pick up on "Get to the Chopper."
You did?
I didn't. I totally did. I was like, yeah, they have to go to the chopper. Well, if he had been like, "Get to the chopper,"
he said the words "get to the chopper."
I did not pick up on it until I listened to the VFX commentary, and they were saying they started laughing, and they said that when they were storyboarding it, or they did like an animatic of the scene, they cut in the scene from Predator of Arnold Schwarzenegger saying "Get to the chopper" there, and I was like, oh yeah, fan service. So it didn't bother me because I was too dumb to get it. You're welcome.
When the sheriff was like, when they all, I think, this isn't when they decide to go separate ways yet, right?
We're about to be there. Yeah, they're about to split up. Yeah.
All right, then I'm just wait.
Okay. I was gonna say is they decide to go separate ways.
Yeah.
The sheriff and like the other waitress, I guess, and everybody else basically goes different ways. But the sheriff goes, "I hope we're both wrong."
Yeah, that's my question.
Okay.
I was like, isn't that the worst fucking case scenario?
Yeah, I was like, but then everybody dies. Like, what? There's a mistake in the script there.
I was like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why would you hope you're both wrong? That means no one gets out alive.
Where are we? The pizza boy is what was that?
Who cares?
Yeah. The pizza boy, his ex-con brother, Army mom, her kid, the blonde chick, and I think somebody else. They all get to the hospital. It's a mess. The Predator's there too. It's in another part of the building. So this is where everything is going to come to a head. The humans run into alien trouble. The Predator runs into Pred-alien trouble, and then alien trouble. And the director commentary during the Predator alien fight scene, they addressed the issue of why doesn't the acid always matter?
Oh,
they're like, people always go like, shouldn't the acid be dissolving everything? And they said that they had planned to build a set where they could melt all the floors and stuff, but it ended up being too expensive. And so it's for budget reasons.
Oh.
But at least they thought about it. So this is my favorite part. The humans come running into the chaos of the Predator slaughtering xenomorphs. It's throwing around Colwyn's glaive from Krull, willy-nilly. And the blonde chick runs in, and she gets murked by that thing. She's just like nailed up against the wall. I thought it was a great stunt. Some of her guts are spilling out. Did nobody else like that?
Not how I wanted to see this chick nailed up against a wall.
That's fair.
It's not the scene you're picturing.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was pretty great.
You got to make sure you clip that into a short, because I need everybody to see that shit-eating grin I had from my terrible misogynist joke.
I'll have to, I'll have to look for that, because I'm wondering when exactly the grin kicked in. Was it when I was accidentally setting you up by saying nailed to the wall? For sure, that'll be a short. So obviously the pizza delivery boy is pretty pissed about having to edge indefinitely now. So he runs at the Predator while firing an automatic rifle at it. And the Predator would have easily been able to grease the pizza boy, but it gets tackled down the elevator shaft by an alien. And then the pizza boy finds a Predator gun that it had dropped right before he gets speared by the Pred-alien tail. That should have been it for that guy. He should be dead and out of the movie. But spoiler alert, he makes it. In the commentary, they said that he was supposed to get ripped in half. But then
Really?
the directors thought that the tension would work better if everybody else had to carry like a wounded soldier, quote unquote, or whatever. I don't know. I would have rather seen him get ripped in half.
Yeah, I would have preferred that a lot.
Yeah, I would have preferred that he was dead.
They did also joke, though, that he died from a massive infection 2 days later. Everybody else left alive goes to the roof where the chopper is. The ex-con brother tries to be a hero so the rest of them can get to the chopper, and they do. Meanwhile, the sheriff checks in with the colonel, who says that they're 10 miles out. For real, don't worry, 10 miles out. And
For real.
definitely nuking the place. Back at the hospital roof, the hero ex-con brother doesn't get killed because acid doesn't matter here. He blasts the xenomorph that's right above him, just like blows its head apart.
Yeah.
He should have been showered in acid. Would have been a cool kill.
That is where my 2 notes right in a row are: acid blood doesn't matter. Acid blood really doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yep.
I would have respected his self-sacrifice if that had actually done.
Yeah.
If they'd killed him there with the acid blood just raining.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have been the stupidest. I mean, it would have been hella dumb because he should have known that would have fucked him up. But
I don't know if he would have known, but it would have been cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they were like, well, we got to get that Predator gun on the chopper somehow. They could have figured something out. I think it would have worked.
Oh, no.
I don't even know how he kills anybody with that thing. It takes like 10 minutes to charge.
I don't know. Colby's upset. I think he just realized he does like the movie.
No, I wrote a note that said you didn't earn any of that movie, and I didn't remember what that was about, and then I just remembered what it was about.
Well, don't leave us hanging.
No, we'll get to it. It's the very last thing that happens in the movie.
I thought you meant we passed it.
Nope.
So then the Predator bails that guy out of the jam, and then I like that the Predator pulls out a big whip and starts like razor whipping xenomorphs. It was pretty cool. The ex-con also gets to the helicopter while that fight's going on. They fly out of there, and then
you also forgot. Did you when the xenomorph got shot up sitting on top of the helicopter?
Oh, also doesn't matter.
Control in the front. Yeah. Also doesn't matter.
Yep. Should have destroyed the chopper. Yep. So it's unclear if Predaliens have acid blood, but I would think that they kind of do because Ripley had kind of acid blood in Resurrection, right?
Yep.
But it appears to not matter because the Predator like rips its tongue out, right? And then spears it through the head with its wrist blades. Oh, I have a typo here. I wrote with tits wrist blades.
Tit blades?
Tit wrists. That would have been something. But the commentary guys, the FX guys in the commentary here said that the Predator's arm was supposed to get dissolved off, but they weren't able to do it.
Because of budget?
Yeah, because of budget. And then I thought it was kind of hilariously awesome that the army actually nukes the place. Like there was no last minute save. Everyone, including the babies, gets vaporized. I thought it was pretty good effects. Actually, do you have the notes open? I put a picture in here. And you're not wrong, Colby. There's a lot of B-roll in there. But before that, there's like 6 frames of the sheriff's face getting vaporized. And it is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just like gone.
I wonder what he was thinking. I wonder if he realized he was wrong.
The chopper group narrowly escapes, and I guess the chopper lightly crashes off screen. And then they're immediately surrounded by...
It looked like a hill, was it? Didn't it look like it was on a hill or something?
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't clear. It just
like,
it kind of like crossfades, or maybe it fades to black and then fades back in. I forget. But they're immediately surrounded by soldiers.
Yeah, it's a fade. They don't show the crash at all.
Yeah, there was no money left at that point. And the army troopers take their weapons and then help them out. And then we have one final scene where the army colonel guy takes the Predator weapon that they got off the survivors. They take it to Miss Yutani.
Fuck.
End.
Fuck this. Fuck this.
I liked it.
No.
Wait, did they mention Wayland at all in this movie, or just Yutani?
Just Yutani in this one.
No, and apparently this is the same time, because she looks about the same age as she is in Alien Earth. So
It's a different
is that
actress.
what Alien Earth is telling us? That
It's a
this
different
is at
actress.
the same
Not
time
all Asian people
as
look the same,
fucking Alien
Colby.
versus Predator Requiem?
It's a different actress.
Yeah, Colby.
I know it's a different
we don't
actress.
all look
I
the
said
same.
she looks the same
Okay,
age.
it's Miss Yutani. It could be could be her grandmother.
It's the same.
It's not. I don't think it's the same character.
Like character.
I don't think it's the same character.
Well,
I think it's like
We can
because
Google
there have
it.
been several Yutani owners. I thought.
generations.
Yeah.
See, they didn't say that either. They barely put
They said it in the commentary.
Yutani in Alien
Yeah.
Earth.
I'm
Oh,
just
we're gonna
kidding.
watch the.
I'm
Are you
joking,
gonna watch
I'm
the
joking.
commentary for Alien Earth now?
Hell no, I can't do it. Anyways, I'm not going to try to defend this movie, but I liked it. That was going to be a big part of AVP3. That gun is like the Terminator arm and the CPU in Terminator 2. It was going to lead to all these technological advances, and it was going to basically lead right up to the Nostromo heading out or something like that at the end of AVP3.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Although I
But
don't
then
know how that would have been an AVP because it would have already had aliens. So I don't know. But I like the idea of that causing the jump in technology.
Oh,
Anyways.
was that what they said about? Was that what they said in the commentary?
No, I think that was something in the Wikipedia article about it. By the way, this is not the only movie in the series that I had to read to understand. So, changes we'd like to have seen. My first note is not much. I'd like it to be a hair lighter, or just different lighting so you can see what's happening. I don't want it to be so bright that it ruins the effect, or you can see how bad the effects are. But it is definitely my biggest complaint is it is too dark and you can't tell what's going on. We could cut down on the number of characters a bit, I think, and you could trim 10 minutes off of this movie easily, and I think it would really move things along nicely. And I think too many characters survive. The pizza boy should have been dead. Like he could have bled out on the chopper or something. That would have been fine. I kind of would have liked to have just seen the army murk everybody when they get off the chopper. That would have been cool. I guess they did do that as an alternate ending, but I don't think, or they wanted to do that as an alternate ending, but it never got filmed. No money. That's it for me. Pretty great movie.
Cool. Should I go before? I know Colby has a lot, so should I just go first?
Yeah, go.
I think some similar ones to you, Zach. I would have appreciated a little bit more light. Maybe if the Predator hadn't shot everything up at the power plant, there would have been a little bit more light in the rest of the town. But I think probably the main thing is outside of a lot of the characters I didn't really give a shit about, would have been if they had just had more budget so that they could have done the acid blood stuff properly. If what you're saying is if they were sincere in what they were saying and about how the acid blood stuff was mostly due to budget constraints, then I really would have liked seeing the acid blood do its thing. But I don't know how.
I think we should do a Kickstarter to have them fix this movie.
Do the director's cut.
Yeah.
Director's cut of AVP Requiem. Colby can be like the first guest on the red carpet.
What I would have changed? 1, make it lighter. That's, obvious. 2, one human character that we're supposed to care about. One of these groups of human characters, and everybody else is just unnamed dead meats. I liked the kills. I liked the fact that stuff was happening. I actually don't think it needed to get that much cut off. I don't think it needed, 15, 20 minutes cut off. I think it moved. It was definitely a movie that didn't stop. But it tried to do too much with making us care about characters in an Alien versus Predator movie. I can't possibly care about a Predator. I can't possibly care about 3 separate groups of humans in an Alien versus Predator movie. Give me one, make it the pizza boy, his brother, and the girl he likes. Fine. Make it the army lady and her dead husband and her kid who hates her. Fine. Make it the Ray and the waitress and
Who?
But not all three of them. Not all three of these groups. If you're going to make a slasher movie, make the slasher movie. If you're going to make an Alien versus Predator movie, why can't they make an Alien versus Predator movie?
I thought there was plenty of Alien versus Predatoring in this.
It was definitely more than the first one.
Yes.
But it was still too much humans. In a movie that was 95 minutes long,
for sure,
there was too much humans.
See, I don't disagree with what you're saying about don't try to make us care, but I didn't care about any of the characters in it. That didn't bother me. Like I wasn't getting they're trying to make me care about too many people. I was just like, oh, these are all dead meats, which is why I didn't care when anybody died. I thought like that worked for me this time. That's not always going to work for me. But
one or two alive at the end.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Well, I had one more thing.
Yep.
If you're going to have a bunch of high school kids in your movie, hire actors and actresses that actually look like younger kids.
And then don't do the underwear scene, please.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're going to hire actual high schoolers, don't do the underwear. So don't hire teenagers. Let us have 20. She was the only one who I would have bought as, a 19-year-old.
I don't know. They all looked way too old to me to be.
They look way older to me. Yeah.
Everybody under 35 looks like they're 15 to me. So, also, if you would have had it as one group of humans, you could have afforded to hire better actors for those three humans. And then we wouldn't have had to watch a bunch of amateurs.
I'm going to say yes, but also one of the things that came out of the commentary was because they were shooting in Vancouver, they had to have mostly Vancouver actors. And I'm not saying that Vancouver doesn't have actors who can act, but like it was a totally different acting pool they were pulling from. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there were better people they could have afforded
lots
with more
of
money.
Stuff that gets filmed in Vancouver.
Right.
You know, I didn't see one Battlestar Galactica actor in here. You know, there are people who can act in Vancouver, and they got none of them.
It was not the best acting. Okay, we ready to move on to ranking? Here we go. The Rotten Tomato scores, we have a new low, 12% with the critics.
12?
Correct.
30% with the audience. It's 17% with top critics. It went up like almost by almost it went up 5% with top critics. I did look at some of the complaints. I was like, why does everybody think that this movie is so bad? Because I thought at the time, the three of us would think it was pretty good. So it was really confusing to me. But this said some of the things were like disorienting editing, murky lighting, which is right on, sure, and a lack of new ideas, which after listening to Colby complain, they might have a point there. But I don't know. I was entertained by it. There were pictures moving on screen, and that was good enough for me.
I have definitely fallen into the things moving on screen trap, but I got to be able to see them.
So let's see. That's lower scores than for AVP, by the way, except for the top critics. Top critics for AVP was 10%.
I was wrong. I do like this one better than the first AVP.
Okay, I will take that. That's a win. So I think people were just put off by like why it's worse than AVP for people. I'm not saying like why they didn't think it was a good movie, but I think why people thought it was worse is because like pregnant women being killed, kids being killed, babies being vaporized. I think that's just a deal breaker for some people. And
wow,
it wasn't
that actually made it better
movie.
for me.
Yeah, right. I'm like, oh, they're doing it. They're doing the thing.
Right.
It was I think I've talked about it before. It was the one thing that I liked about A Quiet Place was that kid getting absolutely murdered in the beginning.
That's a great, that's a good kid kill. Yeah. So I'm highest on this movie. I'll go first unless somebody else wants to. I think it's kind of great. The practical and digital effects all look great. Again, maybe masked by the darkness and the low resolution of the version we watched. I thought that the Predators looked better than in AVP. They didn't look so roided out, as you said, Colby. And even the camouflage looked better in this, more like the pre-AVP camo.
Yeah,
they didn't
the
use it a
camo
whole
looked
lot,
good.
but
The Predators looked great. The aliens looked good too. Everything looked good.
For me, most importantly, awesome stuff happened. I was never bored. It does take a little while to really get going, but when it starts going, it just keeps getting better for me. Great kills. I think some of the best ones we've seen yet in the series. And my expectations were subverted in multiple places. So, I just kept waiting for it to get bad, and it never did. And I'll watch it again someday. That's
so
it for
where do
me.
you put it?
So what's your rank?
Well, unless nobody else has final thoughts, I can jump into where I think it ranks. But
my final thoughts, I'm never going to watch this again. I'm never going to watch either of these Alien versus Predator movies again. I thought they were both bad in completely different ways. This one was definitely... I guess it was Alien Earth that put me in a bad headspace. But now that we're talking about it, it was definitely more entertaining. I really wish I could have seen some of the stuff happening. It's one of my biggest gripes about movies. When it's too dark, I can't get past the fact that I can't see what's going on in screen.
Equally as bad, if not worse, is when the camera's moving too fast, or they're like too zoomed in, and like there's too much going on to be able to tell what's going on. Like, yeah. But you're right. Yeah, I agree. That's a fair complaint.
Yeah, but I'm gonna. I'm never gonna watch this again. But watching it, it's better than the first one.
George, any final thoughts for ranking?
Yeah, I definitely think that this was better than the first one. Oh well, am I never gonna watch it again? I probably wouldn't say that because I am often hit by like an urge to do a marathon run of different series, and I'll probably rewatch Aliens all over again, starting with Alien at some point, and I'll probably watch this again. I think I'm just more struggling as I look at the tiers. I'm struggling about where to put it. It's definitely not high, but
well, why don't you go first?
But it's not the lowest. I mean, I'm just trying. I'm mostly struggling with, do I like it better than Predator 2?
Okay. I know where I would put it. I think it's B tier, and I think it goes at number 6. I think it's above Predator 2 for sure. I'm sure Majors is relieved that I don't say it's better than Aliens. So our list right now, by the way, is Alien, Predator, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Aliens, Predator 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, Colby?
Am I missing a movie?
No.
I am. 7 is Alien vs. Predator. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a D. It's a D. It's a D tier. It's 6. It's above Alien vs. Predator, but it's below Predator 2.
I'm actually surprised you gave it a D. And George, what were you saying? Sorry, you're not sure if it's above or below Predator 2?
Yeah, well, mostly because I kind of forgot Predator 2. And I can't remember if maybe I only really liked Predator 2 because Danny Glover was in it, and the comment about the pussy face comment still cracks me up. But
that subway scene is pretty good too.
Yeah, I think I'm still in D territory, a high D, but it's still below Predator 2 for me.
Okay, I would come down to a C if you guys would put it above Predator 2.
Alien versus Predator Requiem.
I really liked it. I really liked it. Yeah. I would come down to a C. But I would want
You're going to come down to a B. You're going to come down to a D, bitch.
Well, if we're going to play for it, well, I might. I have to. No compromising, or should we play for it?
I think Colby feels really strongly.
I can't put this above Predator 2. I can't put it into C tier. I can't.
Okay. I guess that means Horror Edition Trivial Pursuit Poker is going to matter. So let's read
Maybe
the
one
questions.
of these days the drive will load up for me and I won't have to ask for the card.
Are you missing it? All right, hold on.
Yeah. The drive never loads for me.
You didn't get to see the picture then either.
The melty face? No.
All right. I'll make sure I send you the questions, not the answers.
You can send me the answers.
Well, then you're disqualified. There we go.
I hope we're both wrong.
All right, when you guys are ready, it's George's turn to bid first.
Fuck, I feel like I only know one for sure. It's probably the one that you guys both know also. How many do you think you have, Colby?
I know for sure I have 2. I might have 3.
Then let's go with 2. Unless, Zach, you have 3.
I have 3 for sure, and I have a guess on a 4th.
Oh,
so
shit.
Now the question is, do I go 3 and hope Colby doesn't outbid me? Or do I go 4? Well, I guess you could still outbid me. I'm going to go 4.
You're gonna go 4. So if you don't get 4 right, then that means we win.
I am really sure on 3 of these.
Damn.
And then there's a multiple choice, so it's a coin flip. So,
all right.
I'm going to let the fates decide, unless Colby thinks he knows 5.
Nope, I got 3.
All right.
I'm going to let you go.
All right, let me drop this into the chat without looking.
All right, I'm ready to read the answer. Does somebody want to read the question, or do you want me to read the question and the answer?
I'll read the questions. Are you ready?
Go for it, Colby. Yep.
What is the name of Mr. Dark's traveling show in the Disney film Something Wicked This Way Comes?
Now, this is interesting because I have no idea. I remember there was a kid, a friend of mine in like 2nd grade who saw this movie and like told me about it, but I've got no clue on it. I never saw it. I wanted to, but this is not one of the ones I thought I knew. I will say Mr. Dark's Traveling Circus.
That would be wrong. The answer is Pandemonium Carnival.
All right. I don't think I would have come up with that.
What was the name of Lon Chaney Jr.'s character in Son of Dracula?
Another one I don't really know at all. I will say Alucard.
That is correct.
That's
That
correct?
is correct. Yeah.
Yep.
You guys are hosed.
Yep.
I was just guessing.
I can't believe Alien vs. Predator Requiem is going to be a B tier.
I think maybe it might be an A tier, actually. I'm not sure. I should not get too cocky. I could still blow this.
All right.
Okay.
What horror franchise had its beginnings as a script on the 3rd season of the Project Greenlight reality show?
This one I know. This is a great movie. I think I know. I keep thinking when you were so certain, Colby, about that one question last time. I think that it's Feast.
You would be correct.
Good movie.
Is Feast the movie with Krista Allen in it? And
I
like
think so. Yeah.
the random hunters and
Judah Friedlander.
Yeah. From 30 Rock.
Yeah. The first one's really good. The sequels suck.
All right.
Okay, how many do I have right now? 2?
You've got 2.
I'm getting nervous. Okay.
Who played the deranged plastic surgeon in the film The Raven? Bela Lugosi or Boris Karloff?
I'm going to flip a coin here and say Bela Lugosi.
Oh shit, you had that coin right.
Well,
It
that was like
Bela
one or the
Lugosi.
other.
Is it? Oh my God.
Yeah, Karloff played an ugly killer who wanted plastic surgery, according to the answers.
See, I would have gotten that one wrong too.
Sit, Zach, you're 3 for 3 so far.
Well, no, I'm 3 for
3 for 4.
4. I can't believe I got that Lon Chaney Dracula Son one.
I can't
no
believe you got it
idea.
right either.
Well, here's
I had
the one that you
Wolfman
get.
Jr.
Here's the one that is the easy one.
Yes.
Donald Trump.
That's your final answer.
I guess I could blow this one because I think I know the last one too. But anyways.
Which U.S. president was a monster killer in this 2012 film based on a book by the same name?
It ought to be Abraham Lincoln.
It is. What's the name of the movie?
Vampire Hunter?
It is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Okay.
But the question was just the vampire, or was just the
name
president.
of the president.
So.
Okay.
Oh shit, Zach's got his 4.
So that's my 4.
In what film remake did Robert De Niro play convicted rapist Max Cody, who is killed during a fight off the North Carolina coast?
Not that it matters, but it is Cape Fear.
It's not Meet the Fockers? You are right. It is Cape Fear in 1991.
Nice.
Holy shit, man.
Where am I going to put
That's
this
the
movie?
most most we've ever gotten right on a
I think
on
I
a
went
trivia
6 for
card.
6 on a MCU one before. On
Really?
a Marvel one, yeah. I think you might have too. But we did a lot more of those. There was no way I would have thought I would ever have gotten even 4. I mean, I really was only certain on 3 of those. I can't believe that second one.
Wow.
I'm like, I only guessed Alucard because that's the character in Castlevania 3, right?
Right.
Well, yes.
And some other Castlevanias. But.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. So, where is this going?
So I do think it's actually better than Aliens. Just kidding. All right. I will self-compromise. I will make it a C tier, but it is still going above Predator 2. That makes Alien vs. Predator Requiem the new number 6. And it is C tier. I have so much adrenaline going right now. I don't know if I can
that was
go
a good
on.
win.
Yeah.
That was a good win, man.
All right. We have an email. That sounded exhausting. I'm just like, should we skip the email for next time? But
Are you crashing now?
we're not going that long. I am. I'm going to crash. We do have an
Pretty
email.
long. My dinner's ready.
Well, saying we have to do Alien Resurrection too. Let's speedrun this. We got an email from Majors, and I guess we should buckle in because he says, I wasn't planning to submit feedback, but you pulled my string, so here we go. Going through my notes in order of jotting them down while listening. I appreciate everyone's thought that it's so bad it's good. That's how I feel about Armageddon and Double Team.
How ironic.
I think we were talking about Alien Resurrection there. But yeah, that's it's definitely Alien Resurrection, because then he says that Zach and Jean-Pierre Jeunet should get a room already. Just wait till we get to the episode. I've started rewatching it. So good. Don't get me wrong. I saw Delicatessen at the Art House Theater in my youth. I was in an art hipster phase then. Okay. And I caught all the cool foreign films. I was a typical hair-dyeing outcast looking for my tribe and found a little family in the theater, art, and music world of the 90s. I think we're going to need to see some pictures, Majors. He goes on, I can't let the Road Warrior Mad Max slander go uncommented on. I remember enjoying those dystopian sci-fi flicks, but just to be sure, I'm rewatching them again tonight to make sure that I just don't have rose-colored nostalgia glasses on. He did follow up with me on Discord, actually, and said that he did watch the first 3 movies and stands by them. They're all good. And he says, thank you to you, Colby, for encouraging him to rewatch them.
I still say that those are boring.
I'm still probably not going to watch them. Back to his email. He says, I will concede that Fury Road is pretty great. And I will also agree that Thunderdome, along with Tina gave us the great quote of 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Okay, I don't know that one because I didn't watch it.
That is the good part of that movie. People forget that there is a whole town full of like children or something. It's a bunch of really bad kid actors, and Mad Max has to save them. The Thunderdome part is great, and that's what people remember. But otherwise, that movie is balls.
I will look. If it is over an hour and 38 minutes, I'm not going to watch it.
It's UFC before Dana White.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm guessing bad. I don't know. Isn't Dana White bad? I don't know.
Yeah, Dana White's a real bad dude.
Anyways, he says that I made a comment about why does humanity keep trying to train xenomorphs? And he wants to remind me that humans all still fight wars and are shitty to each other. The far-off fictional alien world does not correct our human nature. It is just a mirror to our repeated blunders and casualties. Plus, as mentioned on the show, the movie's got a movie. Fair points. If I recall correctly, I may not be. I think that I was saying I don't like how the movies want the xenomorphs to be tame, like tameable. And like Alien Earth really got under my skin with that, but that might not have been what I was talking about. I don't remember exactly. Now he says that he and Colby agree that the basketball scene was cool. I thought it was cool. I thought you said you didn't like it. I thought you said it was stupid.
I thought the fight after the basketball scene was cool. I think the basketball scene itself was pretty lame.
Okay. And Major says that for me, it shows that Ripley is a badass and has full understanding of her new powers, as it were. I think he's talking about the fight scene there too, actually. So, but yeah, I agree. Regarding the liquid nitrogen rant and how it couldn't freeze a human that quickly, he says, I counter your comment with that in 2381, we might have a better liquid nitrogen, maybe super concentrated liquid nitrogen with taurine to give you wings. I know you'll tear apart the notion with some science stuff about mass, temperature, and laws of physics, but I'm okay with it freezing the bad man at the hand or the mouth of a xeno. That's all right. That's a pretty good joke. I don't need to even issue a retort. Also, I think Colby were just like, it just looks cool when there's a liquid nitrogen death. So
yeah, I'm gonna just like you and things moving on screen. Anytime I see a liquid nitrogen death, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, liquid nitrogen death.
Fair enough. Regarding the underwater scene, he says we all thought that the water scene was good, and he recalled hating the CG of the xenomorph swimming. Maybe the director's cut or remastered corrected the effects. I'm pretty sure I rewatched Alien 4 in the past 5 years, but it would have been an original run of the DVDs, so maybe no movie cleanup on my media. So I looked into it. First, I rewatched the scene. I think it looks great still. And it was so good, I didn't think it was CGI, but then I watched some making of stuff. It's definitely CG because there's a guy in a suit being pulled along by a cable in the water, and it looks like ass. It looks horrible. They definitely had to paint over that with CG. I also looked into it if it was potentially remastered, and the only thing that I could find was that it was the 4K version of it was remastered, and that was just a few years ago. But that's not what we watched. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. I used to have the Quadrilogy DVD. I would have checked that out, but I don't know what happened to it. I was going to do all the research, but the dog ate my homework. Majors continues, I also wasn't a fan of the grotesque Ripley alien offspring at the end. If the director wanted to get a disturbing emotional response, he did. As Mr. Horse so eloquently said, no, sir, I don't like it. So, I mean, I think that's what the director was going for. I loved it. I thought it was great. But not everybody likes to be grossed out. And that's pretty much it, other than him calling out my bad joke about putting the erection in Alien Resurrection. So. No comment on my Adam Sandler impersonation. I'm a little disappointed. Or Colby's Giger impersonation, for that matter. And that's it for Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. Next up for Series 3 will be Predators from July 9th, 2010. But first, we will be doing my next AVPCU adjacent pick, The City of Lost Children. Colby, you got plugs?
Yeah, Jack Billings Presents comes back. Well, it'll be back by the time this comes out. and This Bizarre Adventure is also back. So
Can confirm.
you can listen to my shows.
Yeah.
We recorded the episode that we just put out so long ago that Zach wrote in, and I sort of knew him, but like not enough. And like I'm like, oh, this guy named Zach from a show that I listened to called Absolutely the Best Podcast wrote in, and I'm like, I'm listening to it, and I'm like, we are like 6 episodes into this at this
Yeah.
point. I sound insane.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I forgot that I wrote in. That was a long time ago.
It was so long ago.
But it was a good question. You'll have to listen to what the question was and what the answer is. I forever changed the podcast.
Yep. He
I was not
changed
expecting that.
the outro to the podcast.
So listen in. There'll be a link in the show notes, as usual. My plugs. I did an episode of Games of Mom Found on Inglourious Bastards. That was a lot of fun. Great movie. Holds up.
Good episode.
And by the time this comes out, I'm sure I'll have been on Retro Game Club again. Supposed to be recording that pretty soon. If you want to contact us, you can email us at absolutelythebestpodcast@gmail.com. Join our Discord. There's a link in the show notes. We also have links there to our socials and a couple ways that you could help support the show. Please leave us a review and help us spread the word. Tell your friends, tell a Predalien, and tell a Xenotor. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.
Bye.
Absolutely the Best Podcast is a production of Audio Johnny, a subsidy of Corporation Johnny. Corporation Johnny. If it exists, we own it.
All right, let's rip through Alien Earth, because
Yeah, let's rip through it. I am starving, and I'm smelling
but the Rock
pasta
is
with
cooking.
Alfredo and
Ooh.
garlic bread, and I'm
Ooh.
like dying.
All right, let's
Oh,
stop talking
garlic
about
bread.
it so we can start talking about Alien Earth. The finale, I rolled my eyes at the title of this one, The Real Monsters. It was pretty bad.
Is that a Peter Pan thing? Chapter or something?
I just assumed that they were
Or-
like, the humans are the real monsters.
Yeah.
And it's just
Right.
like, okay, like, we get it. I don't need you to call the episode that. Pretty gross when a crab is eating that guy, Arthur. That was pretty cool. I like that. There should be a bunch of crabs on him, though. And then the worst predator or xenomorph scene in the entire movie or entire TV show.
In the entire history of Xenomorph.
It's never been more obvious that it is a guy in a suit, in a rubber suit that is clearly wrinkling at the arms,
So
crawling around on his
Really-
hands and knees. They
really bad to look at
gave 0 fucks on that. That was
in broad daylight.
is awful.
Awful.
Definitely could have used it being darker in this one.
They could have borrowed the lighting setup from AVPR.
Yep.
I kind of thought that they were setting up to wipe out Prodigy at the end, which is what they need to do for this to make any sense as a prequel. But nope, not yet anyway. Not going to watch a second season to find out. I'll just maybe glance at a headline.
Read the wiki.
Yeah. What happens? The hybrids get locked up. How? I don't know how the hybrids got locked up. Can't they easily break out? Like those bars were so thin. Also, Morrow does it later. He's just got one bionic arm. And then later, Wendy just snaps her fingers and opens it up. So what was
Yeah.
that whole thing about?
She gave that whole speech where she was like, I just realized they're afraid of us. And then she did that whole thing like, you know, what
super
do
obvious-
ghosts do? Ghosts scare people. Yeah, and it turned into the whole like, oh, I guess we can just wreck shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. It
That's
was like
when
the
she-
super obvious, unoriginal, trite. We've been afraid
Yeah.
of them. Long pause for drama. They should be afraid of us.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
okay. Now she can telepathically communicate with the xenomorphs. Like I thought speaking xenomorph was bad enough, but now she can just like think about it and they do whatever. She can also wirelessly control electronics. She's whatever the plot needs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh. Again, I've already talked about how stupid I am previously in the episode. The annoying genius kid. Do you guys know what the character's name is?
Isn't it Boy Cavalier?
It's Boy Cavalier. The character's name is Boy Cavalier. What the fuck? How? Why? How? That is I thought that was just a nickname. They were always referred to him as the Boy Cavalier. But no, that's the character name.
Cavalier
It's
is his
so bad.
name.
Yes, spelled with
He's
a K.
just super annoying.
So that made me hate the show even more. But I'm skipping a lot of my notes because I don't even have the energy to complain about it.
No.
It was cool. Right leading into the scene where Kirsch is soldering some stuff, like 20 minutes in, it sounded exactly like the beginning of Reptile by Nine Inch Nails, which is sampled from the movie Leviathan. The one good thing in this entire season. Colby, did you have something to say about Kirsch in this before I do? When he fights Morrow?
Yeah, I've always wanted to see Tim Oliphant's face covered with cum, but not like this. Not looking like that. Not with those eyebrows. I want to see handsome Tim Oliphant. I want to see justified Tim Oliphant with cum all over his face. But
yeah,
this, like, of all the disappointing things, you're gonna make Tim Oliphant's cum-covered face not something I want to see. Fuck off, Alien Earth. This was your worst sin.
That was the right choice to let you go first on that, because all I had was at least Kirsch ends up with a face full of cum after his fight with Morrow. Anyways, thank you for that. The brother gets set up to be the next eyeball alien host, and then he's like slamming it against the wall. Doesn't do anything, and then what's her name runs in and throws it across the room, and it gets knocked out.
It looks so bad. Him fighting this alien looks so terrible. You know how I was talking about how the little kid like didn't know what was going on?
Yeah.
When the chest burster came out of his he's like, it's like a first person perspective of him like with his hands like this. He has no idea what that's going to look
You can
like.
almost hear the director going, more hands, do more stuff. It's coming right at you.
Bad.
It's coming right for you.
Ugh.
I did like that the eyeball took over Arthur's corpse. That was kind of cool, but
sure,
doesn't make up for anything. And then it closes out with I feel like I skipped something, but whatever. I know what it was. The old bald fuck. He's an android. Whose design choice was that?
His dad. Wasn't it supposed to be like his?
Is
that the droid that or the synth that killed his dad? I guess.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
And he just they just boop, boop, boop. She says a word and he just stops.
Yes, she can do whatever. She's magic now. I can't imagine how great season 2 is going to be.
Oh my god! I can't wait to read the Wikipedia about what happens
and still be annoyed. Yeah. They close out with Animal by Pearl Jam, which is a good song, like corny use of it that they didn't deserve to use that. It was too on the nose.
It's the best Pearl Jam song off of their best album.
I might not disagree with that. I would have to think harder on it, but yeah, Pearl Jam hasn't been good since 1996, maybe even earlier.
Their second album is where they peaked, and they got considerably worse since then.
It's definitely been downhill since then. I'm just trying to think if I like 10 better or not, but that's a longer discussion that we don't need to have right now.
We do not need to have.
Yeah. So don't watch Alien Earth. Save your time. Read the wiki.
Yeah. Listen to us bitch about it on the end of a podcast.
Yep. It's time better spent.
Ugh.
And I think next, God, I hope Predator Killer of Killers. Is that what it is? Predator of Predators? Whatever. I hope that's at least
Killer of Killers.
Hunter
better.
of Hunters?
That's it. Is that it? I don't know.
Hunter of Killers? Killer of Hunters?
Killer of Predators.
One of those.
Whatever that is. That's the next
Whatever.
4. That's the end of the next 4 episodes. Okay. I think we're scheduled for the next 3: City of Lost Children, followed by it is Predators, and then it's the Capcom vs. Marvel on 315. For some reason, I thought that was later. Okay, yeah. So Predators on March 1st, usual time. Capcom vs. Marvel Fighting Collection on the 15th, usual time. After that would be Predator 2 on 3/29 at 2 p.m., 5 p.m. Sorry, The Predator. Did I say Predator 2?
You did say Predator.
The Predator
don't
and
wanna
Part
watch
2
Predator
of Predator
2
of Predators. Or Killer of Killers, or whatever it is. Yeah. So on May 29th, March 29th, 2 p.m., 5 p.m. I assume that works. That's spring break for my kids, so don't have any plans now, but that might interfere. I already checked with your wife, George. You're good.
Okay.
Okay. Does that work for everybody?
That works for me.
All right. Cool.
All
Thank
right.
you, gentlemen. Enjoy that fettuccine Alfredo with garlic bread.
Oh, I can smell the garlic bread.
Is it homemade garlic bread?
No.
Okay. I used to do homemade
Not
garlic
during
bread,
the
but then
week.
I found a reasonable frozen one that's like good enough and saves a lot of
It's
time.
Texas toast. We
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
That's the same. Yeah. It's so
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good, man. Yeah. Like so good that I'm like, oh, why do I bother? I mean, I could make some
Yeah.
and be
Yeah.
a little better, but it's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we keep it in the house just to have as a snack.
Well, I keep it in the house just because sometimes that's what the kids want for breakfast. I'm like, hell yeah. 7 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Breakfast is ready.
Garlic bread for breakfast.
Yep.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye, guys.
See
It's
ya,
garlic
fellas.
bread time.
All right.
Bye.
See ya. Should we clap it in?
Wait, let me hit record on Audacity
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
before I forget.
Let me. Oh boy. No, wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me open up my 14th Audacity tab.
Nice. I wanted to tell George, that 3-in-1 oil that I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like my chair was super squeaky. I was like, man, I just gotta like flip it over and put a drop of we should be sponsored by that. Man, I put like 2 drops of that on the hinge part at the back of the chair, and it is whisper quiet now.
Nice.
It's like the best $7 you'll ever spend in the last few years.
It's within arm's reach over here on my desk.
Right.
I don't know why.
In case your hands
It's
get
still
dry.
here. Yes.
Your forehead's not shiny enough. All right. You want to clap it in?
Should we clap it in? All right.
Yeah.
On 3. 1, 2.
Perfect. This is going to be a good show, except for the fact that you guys are going to hate me.
I feel like I'm in a good middle ground.
Okay.
You seem to have enjoyed it, but we'll
Too
get
much.
into that, I guess.
I'd freely admit I liked it too much, but we'll get into that. You didn't like it enough. George liked it just right. Or the 3 bears or whatever.
Yeah.
George's Goldilocks.
You know what? We are the 3 bears.
That's true. Welcome back to Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress. I'm Zach, and with me today, 2 gentlemen who probably won't be my friends at the end of this podcast, George and Michael.